Okay, so what I am going to do here is just a real quick video. I'm going to just show you how to put a tire on this rim. And what I've done here is just cleaned it up a little bit. This around here, this is just a beater type of tire that's going on the back of the van so that I can take the good tires off. And I just needed one more, so I'm not too concerned about this. And this looks fairly clean anyway. This had a good tire on it at one point. It's been kept out. But normally you'd want to clean that up just so it's a nice smooth. It don't have to be clean and rust free, but you want it smooth so there's nothing going to get in between the bead and the tire and that and cause it to leak. And then on this tire here, like I say, this is an older tire. It's just going on this so that I can put this on the back of a van and get the good tires off the van before it goes to the junkyard. So what I'm going to do on this, because it is an older tire, I normally don't use much of lube or anything, but I'm going to put a little bit of this soapy water on this, because this tire being older, it's not going to want to stretch very good. Brand new tires and that, they stretch pretty nice. So I'm just going to try to keep these from rolling away on me. Anyway, this is what I got is some lubricant there, and then some on that right there. And generally, you're going to want to put usually the outside of the rim in first, because it's got that skinny lip, because you need this area to get it through. So what I'll do is turn that around, and like I say, the front of the rim's going in. I usually just put it on a slant like that and just kind of stab it down in there. And I'm going to take my hammer, and all you really need to do that, this is pretty easy if the tires are already off, and I had this off, is just a screwdriver and a hammer. And let me turn this around this way so you can see it, hopefully. Yeah, you can kind of see where I'm at here. And what I do here is you just want to kind of tap around that edge there. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure with my foot. I'm just kind of holding it down. More, I guess. Like you see, that's an old tire. It didn't want to stretch. And if you were doing aluminum rims, you want to be real careful holding on it with aluminum because you can break them. And then on this side here, all you got to do is get the pry bar up under that. Part of the rim. Like I say, I normally make sure all the wheel weights and everything are off, but this one here, everything's off in it, but it's just going, like I say, on the back of the van. And then once you got that, what you want to do is step down on this to get it inside that groove, as far down into that groove as you can when you start popping it on to keep it down in there. Just that open area just below the bead is where you want to get the lip of that tire in there. So it's pulling down into that, and then that way you're able to get it through. You can't take very big bites, usually only about an inch. or so on it. But like I say, you got to keep that inside there. I can already feel this tire's going to be a little bit tight because it is an old one. The rubber's dried out somewhat. Just so it's not that flexible. But it's just going a little tight. Yeah, it's definitely tight on now. Screw my leg working all that great. Sometimes, like I said, this is an LT 225s 16, so they're a lot stiffer because of the heavy sidewall. And this being an older tire, and it now being October. She is. She's down on there. And I'm not worried about balancing this one or anything. And normally, if this one's stretched enough, it'll blow right up. But usually I'll just kind of kick the back of the rim in so I know what it's good. And I'll just get my air chuck and a valve stem and blow it up. And I use this Milton style coupler. It usually goes right over the valve stems and stays right on if you've got the valve core out, which is one thing you want to do when you do break them down, is take the valve core out. That should fit right on there. Off, but usually by the time that pops onto the rim, it's fairly close to the air it needs. These ones won't be because they're the LT. that is it. She's on the rim. Be in the junkyard here shortly.